2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those vegan guys. There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Hello, you lovely people. It's us, actually, Gemini and Creeping Miasma, collectively known as the Vegan Queens. Now, we've just finished filming a skit as our ever so popular and quite sexy characters, Rita and Mavis, baking lovely stuff, but we wanted to take this opportunity to explain to you why there's been a sudden halt on us reviewing Dragula Season 3. Now, we should have known from seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020, yeah.
Shouldn't we? But we thought that this new kind of show with a highlighting, you know, a fabulous and alternative kind of queen, going on a platform such as Amazon would kind of change the way that they did things.
Absolutely, escalate it, take it up a notch.
Yeah. And if it hadn't been for my lovely daughter Creeping Miasma phoning me after she'd suffered through episode 2 and said, "Mum, don't watch it." Do you want to explain what was...
Yeah, well, we touched on it briefly in episode 1 where we talked about the use of live animals in the challenges with the spiders and London cider, and we were sort of hoping that's it, surely please, for using animals in these, or living things I should say, in challenges. But unfortunately episode 2, the extermination challenge, which I'm not going to describe fully in detail because people might not want to imagine that even. Suffice it to say that there are significant parts of animals that need to be consumed by the people who fall into the bottom 2. No spoilers.
Which of course appalls us, because one of these participants is a vegan. And what if they'd been up for the extermination challenge that weekend, that week? Would it have been changed or not? But you know, having one of our subscribers, one of those vegan guys subscribers on commented on part 1 of the video, I think.
That's right, yeah.
Because those vegan guys put a statement on and said, we're not going to continue with these reviews. And one of the subscribers very, 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 very intelligently said, why, after years of fighting such oppression, would you be complicit in the oppression of another species?
Absolutely.
For entertainment. You know? So, although we have a lot of respect, I have a lot of respect certainly for the participants who are grabbing their opportunity to get a rung up on the ladder that is so difficult to climb in this world. Completely get that. I'm very disappointed with the Boulet brothers, to be honest with you, for cheap gimmicks, going for the shock and awe value.
And is it shocking? The 4 tenets of Dragula are drag, filth, horror, glamour. Eating animals is not drag. It's not particularly filth. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. It's not horror. It's not glamour. Yeah,
it's like find your niche and stick to it. You don't have to do this stuff with the animals. And we expected better. We didn't get better. We started a review show, and now we're not continuing with that review show. However,
what you can look forward to is our weekly review show that will be starting in about 3 weeks of Drag Race UK.
So excited.
Your UK engines. Yeah, so we'll be talking about the fashion, the challenges, which
so excited.
Won't involve entrails.
We've already filmed our pre-show.
I'll Meet the Queens,
haven't we? And that will be up very soon, possibly around the same time as this video. But then we will be doing, other than when Paul's on holiday.
Yes, of
Mid-October, that might have to be an early or a late episode.
Do a double bill, something like that.
Easily. But yes, because there'll be no eating of horrible things in that. So, lovely.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Start your engines, but this train's leaving the station.
Indeed. So once again, our sincere apologies for having led you down a path we thought would be a lot greener. It certainly wasn't. We're very disappointed ourselves, and we are not continuing to support the series in any way. Sorry, Dragula, do better.
Yeah.
Be excellent to yourselves, and of course, each other.